Games Workman. It's Miss Gallagher back again for another Potions Makerspace you can do at home. Today we're going to be making this amazing Twilight Moonbeams love potion. We just finished Valentine's, but can never have enough love potions, can you? And again, I got this idea from Cooking and Craft Chick. I will put her link below if you want to visit her YouTube site. She has amazing potions for you to do. And we're going to make this one. This is really cool. It actually lights up. You don't have to do the light up, but it does make it a little more fun. I'm really excited this. We're going to change the bottle up a little bit from this one because it's always fun to make something a little different. So you can change it up in any way you want. This was the practice one I made. So let's go ahead and make this together. The supplies you're going to need are, I'm going to turn this off so I don't waste my battery. Put it right over here. Is the hairstyling gel, which I got at the Dollar Tree. I actually got this because I bought them all out of the Dollar Tree on Date Palm. So I went to the Dollar Tree on Vistachino and found these. They had plenty, so grab some of that, 99 cents. Some red food coloring. If you can find it, some heart glitter. Also some other color glitters that you like. I found these. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but I got some iridescent, some purple, and some pink we can add there. And so if you can't find the hearts, because I had a hard time finding these, I ended up going to Michael's, and they had them half price on their Valentine's Day. You need some cording. Last time I used a hot pink, but this time I think I'm going to do a purple. And last time I did a gold ribbon on top, and this time I think I'm going to also do a purple to match my cording. This is the little device that I actually purchased from Amazon. You can get them in the crafting store as well. If you don't want to spend the money in buying this, I think they were $6 or $7 for 10 of them on Amazon. I'll put the link in for that as well down below. Oh, some more glitter that I have. You will also need the sticker, and I'll put the link to that below. I did put that on sticker paper, but you can just put it on regular paper and just glue it on, which is fine. You need something to mix your potion in and some kind of stir. These are just little sticks that I got in the cooking department at Walmart, and a baggie to mix your potion in and then put it in your jar. All right, I think that's all the supplies you need for this. Scissors if you have them for cutting out your label. All right, let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our potion. So this is actually quite a large bottle, and I believe I got this at Michael's as well. It's right by their flower department, but you know what? Any jar will work. You don't have to get the same jar as I'm using. You can use any glass jar. It could be an empty jam jar that you can decorate it up. You can always paint the lid. So you don't have to buy these special bottles. Use any glass bottle that you have. It doesn't have to even be this shape. All right, so we're going to start with our gel. And we're going to use quite a bit because this is a big size bottle. So I think I'm going to put most of this in there. All right, hopefully that will be enough. Now I'm going to add a little bit of food coloring. And I say a little bit, that's what I mean, because you really want to be able to see your glitter on the inside. And if you make it too dark, you won't be able to see. And if you can see with the light, it really shows up very nicely. So I want to be able to see that glitter. So I just want a little bit of color. All right. So I'm just, remember, you can always add more. I'm just going to do 1 drop. Then I'm going to get my stick and I'm going to stir that up. right, I think this is the color that I wanted. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to add my glitter. And so I think I'm going to start with this pink. Always good to have a little tissue or napkin on hand for hand wipes. Make sure you get it all the way through there. Now I'm going to add my hearts. And I got purple because that will match my ribbon and my little string that I'm going to tie around the cord. Make sure it's as mixed in as you can get it. And then just for fun, I think I'm going to add the iridescent. I think I'm not going to do the purple because I think with the purple hearts I have plenty. Alright, iridescent. I want it to be nice and sparkly. When I put my light on, it will show it nicely. And if you don't want to put a light on, you can always shine like a flashlight or some other kind of light on it to make it, or you can even use your cell phone light to light it up. And I could always smush it around to make it a little bit more. And looks good. Got lots of sparkle. And I can see my hearts in there, which is what I really want. Alright, I'm going to move that out of the way. And remember, you can always smush it down to get it all the way at the bottom. And then I'm going to zip it up. Alright, once I have it, now I just need to put it in my bottle. So as always, I'm just going to clear that and I'm just going to snip off a little bit. Alright, and then I'm going to pour it into my bottle. And these baggies really do make life easy. I highly recommend using a baggie. Get those air bubbles out. And that actually looks really good. And you can see my hearts in there. And if they're not right where you want them to be, just take your little stirry stick and you can move your hearts around so they are at the sides. So you can see them. Alright, and I'm going to clean up any mess that I made. I'm really pleased with that. That looks really nice. Alright. Okay, now you're going to take your lid and we're going to put it on our jar and we are going to add our label. Now we always want to look for the side we like the least to put our label. And I think probably there. Oh, I almost forgot. I want to use my black marker. And I always do it facing this way, so if I scroll down, it's on the back and not the front. And I want to do my edges. Alright, that looks great. Alright, so I want to put it, yeah, right there. Make sure I have it straight. That looks pretty good. And then you want to rub it, so if you're using a sticker, you want to make sure, and glue as well, you want to make sure it's stuck really good. Oh, that looks great. I'm really thrilled with that. All right, now we want to put our light onto the bottom. So we're going to take this off, and this one's really cool. It's got 3 different settings. First thing you got to do is pull this out so it activates the battery. And then make sure it works. So that's in this, and this is the one we want. It's just the light. So we're gonna put, it's got a sticker on it as well. So we're just gonna pull off the sticker and apply it to the bottom of our bottle. And that gives us that great light up look. Because it is Moonbeam, or yes, Twilight Moonbeams. So if you don't want to buy this, that's fine. You can always light it up with a flashlight or your phone, as I mentioned earlier. So we've got that. Now we want to decorate our lid. So we also need to do this, and we decided to use the purple. So I found this cording at Michael's as well in their jewelry department, and they had a bunch of them with different colors. So I bought that. Let's see if I can get this off without cutting the string. There we go. And this is just about the right length, these little sample ones, to do the cording. So just like we always do, starting on the back, we're going to do our loop and start wrapping it around. Once we got it a few times, we can let go, and we can make sure that loop is there, and keep wrapping. I always like to flatten it out as I go. It's a lot easier to do it as you go along than at the end. And you can always tighten it up by pulling these, and we'll tighten it up at the end as well. All right, then we're going to threadle from the front to the back, pull that, and then hold this one, and then pull the bottom, and tighten. You want to pull this nice and hard. And I always like this in the back, so if it's not in the back, I just kind of smush it around. Check one more time, it's nice and tight. Once you have it nice and tight, you just need to cut the ends close as you can. How's that look? I really kind of like the purple. Very nice. And now we're going to do a ribbon on top. So we're going to grab our ribbon. And I got this with the Valentine's stuff at the 99-cent store as well. And I want to kind of do several loops to my ribbon. And you can see this is kind of iridescent, so it's nice. You can see through it. So I'm going to do one bow. My bow tying is not the best. Make sure that's nice and tight. And then we're just going to keep doing bows. And I think I'm going to do 3 bows. We're doing another bow. Nice and tight. And then another bow. So I've got 3 nice bows, and that makes a really pretty top. And I can always adjust it if I want them a little bit shorter as I go. Alright, I'm pleased with that. And I always cut my bows on an angle. Kind of gives it a nice finished look. And now I can either just tape it down or glue it down. And I have a little bit of glue here. I can also use my hot glue gun if I want. But for right now, I'm just going to use this glue. And move it to where I want it. Hot glue will probably work better, but I don't have my glue gun plugged in. But I think when I get home, I'm at work today, I will hot glue that on. So what do you think? Twilight Moonbeams, and this is from the Weasley's Whizzes collection, and they sell these love potions in the store, and you can look at the movie, and you can, I believe it's book 6, you can see Ginny in Wizards Weasley's, her brother's store, looking at the different love potions, and this is one of the love potions that they have in the Wizards Weasley store. All right, have fun. Let me know what you think. If you make this bottle, put a picture in our Google Classroom. I would love to see it. Coming up really soon, I'm really excited to announce we're going to be doing Luna Lovegood Spectrospect Potion. That's a mouthful. I'm so excited. I actually made this one myself.